I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa.
Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent from
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed-off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Stop right to the belly.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Sliced bread, but a counter power slam. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to start the tar back and forth we go. Boom!
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Oof. And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Will that keep the Rattlesnake down?
That is hard to watch.
Oh, Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi. Implanted by the DDT.
it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified. For running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
There's press. Hammer it away. Steel, glass, pyro, electrical. So many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
And now he's back into the ring. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. And he now slides back into the ring. Clothesline.
My God, look out, look out, look out! Stop! Rikishi trying to pick up the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Almost inhuman at this point. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Austin with a reversal.
Austin with a Stone Cold Stunner. Will
Going for the
Stone
cover.
Cold end this?
The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family.
Oh, roll up here. Only getting one out of that pin.
Too early in the match to end it.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels just... Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
Oh, right to the throat.
Getting him right into the corner.
Back elbow.
Boom! Ooh, well measured. Oh, man! And he avoids what was coming.
Ooh. Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Tagged with a punch.
These two going straight for a strike, it seems. Oof. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Listen to this crowd, driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring.
And that mindless exchange right there. Big knockdown.
Oh, there goes that attempt to rally.
Austin building up speed.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
He gets back into the ring. Rikishi finds his target with that one. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are deluded.
Huge clothesline delivered. Quick thinking, managing to duck out of the way, delivers a nice back body drop. Looking.
Shoulders down, going for the cover. He narrowly avoids the count.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
He kicks out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Great awareness from Austin.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last week.
Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi, driver. That's it, Austin is out.
2, and he's still in the game.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. And Austin's plans fail there.
Shows great wherewithal. Austin with the Stone Cold Stunner. Austin going
for the pin. The count was stopped before it started.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue.
From the top. Sidestepped out of the way, countered into a backbreaker. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel. Into the table. Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
Heading to ringside now. And he tosses it back in now.
The cover.
Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.